Welcome to Mom Enough Live. I'm Erin Erickson here with my mom, Marty, and I'm so excited about our show today because we're going to be talking about a really important program called Comcast RISE. Today is about supporting small business owners of color, and Comcast RISE has an amazing program going on right now that we're going to be telling you about today. Our guest today is Kalyn Hove, who is the Regional Senior Vice President for Comcast Twin Cities region, and she's a top executive responsible for customer experience, sales operations, financial performance. And prior to this role, she led the Comcast business team in the Twin Cities for 7 years, so she has a wealth of experience. Before joining Comcast, Kalyn was Global Vice President Collaboration at Lumen, which used to be Global Crossing, where her team was a top-performing business unit and led consistent double-digit growth. Among Kalyn's accolades are being named one of the Minneapolis-St. Paul Business Journal's Women in Business honorees and one of the 500 most powerful business leaders in Minnesota from Minnesota Monthly. She is a graduate of South Dakota State University and has completed executive education courses at both Harvard Business School and the Wharton School. We are so thrilled to have her here today to talk about the Comcast RISE program. So thank you so much for joining us, Kalyn.
Thank you, Erin and Marty, for having me. I so appreciate you helping us get the word out about this incredible program.
Well, Kalyn, we are really excited about this, and I'm just so happy to meet you virtually and look forward to working with you more as we continue our partnership with Comcast Minnesota. But this particular initiative really thrills me. I think it's so timely. Comcast RISE. Let's start by just having you tell us about the Comcast RISE program, what it is, and just all the details.
Sounds good. Well, Comcast RISE, maybe first I'll share with you what RISE stands for. RISE champions representation, investment, strength, and empowerment for small businesses owned by people of color. And this is really just one component of a very large initiative that Comcast has in place to help drive more diversity and support of small businesses. But currently what we're excited about is we are launching $1 million in grants to be awarded in the month of November. So we're going to give $10,000 to 100 small companies owned by people of color in the November timeframe. And they get to apply starting today. It's the first day. So we're so excited to begin to get the word out. Between today and October 14th, they can go and apply for this $10,000 grant.
Oh, it's just amazing. And I think that right now, more than ever, we just need to be doing as much as we can to support small business owners, and especially supporting business owners of color who have, I think, faced so much more adversity and trying to get things going in life due to systemic racism and other factors that have made it challenging for people of color to achieve their dreams. So I'm so thrilled that Comcast is doing this. So tell us, why is Comcast doing this?
Well, I think first we all know that there are, as you noted, very systemic and historical changes that we need to begin to drive and improvement upon. And so when we looked at specifically businesses, small business owned by people of color, we found that they were disproportionately impacted due to the pandemic and also the civil unrest. Unfortunately, they were hit from both sides. And so we decided that, as a company, we have an obligation to make a difference. And thankfully, we have an opportunity to step up and really support these small businesses in their time of need. We've done things like technology makeovers in marketing, consulting, et cetera, for these organizations due to the RISE program, but specifically being able to give grants out where they can leverage $10,000, no strings attached, in whatever way their business needs at this time, I think is a way that we can really make an impact.
Boy, that's fantastic. And I wonder if you can talk a little more about what this really means for the business, for businesses.
Yes. So these businesses, they need to have been in business for 3 years and having 1 to 25 employees and be owned by a person of color. That's really the only requirements. And the reason what the time frame of the in business 3 years is that's when we find a lot of small businesses are at a point of either making or breaking it, right? It's often when they need an extra surge of investment. And so those are the businesses we really want to lean into to support. We realize these small businesses, they're the heartbeat of our communities. And the more we can help support them and help them have a sustained growth within their business, we know it's going to help the community in which they also serve. And one thing at Comcast that I love is we are so committed to the communities in which we serve. So I should note, though, because I don't want anyone to mistake, you don't have to be a Comcast customer to apply for this. There's no strings attached. You don't need to be a Comcast customer. You just have to live in the 7-county metro area. So that's really the only requirement other than having 1 to 25 employees and be in business for 3 or more years.
Wow, it is just so cool. And I have to just emphasize that Comcast is doing so many amazing things for the community with lift zones and other resources, partnering with different organizations to create opportunities for people to get low cost or free internet and even computers and other things. So I know personally several families that have benefited from these services. And I think it's so great to see a major business like Comcast really investing in the community in such personal ways. And of course, giving back to small business owners. We all want to support small business owners. And especially right now, as you said, supporting business owners of color is essential to our community's ability to thrive and grow. So what do you hope to accomplish with Comcast RISE, and what's the call to action there?
I guess first I would say what we hope to accomplish is to really make a difference within these small businesses so that they can go forth and hopefully pay it forward in different ways also. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, we don't want even one of these $10,000 grants wasted. So I'm really asking that you help for anyone who's listening. If there's a business you frequent, if there's someone you know who falls within this category, please help us get the word out. Because like I said, we want to give this $1 million out right away. The only thing you have to do is go to www.comcastrise.com. It's that simple, comcastrise.com to apply for this grant. And as we look at this, we were talking earlier, Erin, about digital and daughters' computers. I mean, we're living in an increasingly digital world. And for these small businesses to compete, it's costly to invest in whether that's computer equipment, other technology, et cetera. So this hopefully will really give a great surge to that business.
Well, we will be linking to Comcast RISE in the comments, so watch for that for sure. And we will also be posting some videos of different recipients in the past. I posted one earlier today on Facebook, and it was such a touching story. The chiropractor who had these awesome computers now to really smooth or streamline his business processes. So it's really great to see the benefits of this program in action. So we'll be posting some of those videos. And we thank you all for tuning in to this Mom Enough Live with Kalyn Hove from Comcast Twin Cities region. We are just so thrilled about this program. And we're thrilled to be a part of getting the word out, because we definitely also don't want any of those grants to go to waste.
Great.
Can I add one thing, Erin?
Absolutely.
Just that this video will be posted both on our Mom Enough website, momenough.com. It will remain permanently on our Facebook page. And I know that Comcast will also be placing it and promoting it through their venues. So if you are watching this in real time and you want to tell other people about it, friends of yours, either people of color who might be candidates for this, but just tell your friends who might be patrons of businesses that would qualify. So this information will be around for quite a while. And of course, the application time, as Kalyn said, is October 1st today through the 14th. So get the word out, and they can get the details from this video in the various places where it will be available. That will really help.
Yes, and we will also have availability for people to ask questions in the comments. So if you have questions, you can type your questions there. I know some of the other Comcast employees are watching this as well, and so they can post answers to your questions there. But of course, we're also going to post that website. It's already up there right now, actually. I saw that someone posted that for us, which is great. And so you can send an email, Comcast RISE support@eureka.biz. That's also there. So if you have questions, don't hesitate to send an email or type a question in the comment line, and we will have someone connect with you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Kalyn Hove, and thank you, Comcast, for being a supporting partner of Mom Enough. And we're just so thrilled to support the work you're doing as well.
Great. Thank you, Mom Enough. Have a great day.
Thank you, Kalyn.